I forgot to tell you something really important, which is right now the sun is forming a square to Chiron. And you see the sun represents our identity, Chiron is the wounded healer, and a square is a 90-degree angle, so 90-degree angle, and it's kind of like a mountain we have to climb. A square represents an inherent obstacle, and what we see in the dynamic of the sun square Chiron is that our desire to be authentic people often comes at the cost or is challenged by our desire to be in the moment. You see, one way that this might come up for you is, for example, if your identity is of being the nicest person ever, then you may reach a crisis of identity where you have really big emotions, you really want to talk about how you feel, but you're used to always saying, it's fine, and making other people happy. Another way that this could come out is if you're the person who always plays it cool. And again, if you develop close attachments, you might feel as though your identity is being challenged, but you really want those close attachments. You want to be able to say, hey, I miss you, I like you, I adore you, whatever it is. So if you feel in any way that your identity is being challenged, and yet you see some sort of big existential crisis or learning or growth opportunity in which you have a chance to heal, but in order to be able to heal, you have to let go of something you used to identify with. That's what's happening right now with the sun square Chiron. So let's pull a card. A little bit of guidance. Oh, how funny. Okay. So today's card is the Knight of Cups. Knights represent movement, cups represent emotions and intuition. So in the tarot, cups and water represent our feelings, our intuition, and we can see that although this person is having a great time, they got heart bubbles and everything, there's a shark swimming below. So that means that deep within your subconscious, you are always going to have some form of fear or apprehension. And learning to distinguish fear or anxiety from intuition, like learning to tell the difference, is often a really challenging mission. But often what happens with intuition is that you have a feeling first and then words come later. If you have words first and then feelings come, that's usually anxiety or fear or something like that. But if the intuition is what's called an unsought inspiration, like it came out of nowhere and then you started giving it words, that's your intuition. So in this card, we see the ability to move forwards with hope and optimism, but at the same time, always tuning in and checking in and not pretending that the dangers don't exist. So I hope that on your path to authenticity, you give yourself the opportunity to be real, to be raw, maybe even to be vulnerable, but most of all, be true to yourself. Love yourself unconditionally. And if anybody ever makes you feel like you're not good enough, or if people make you feel like it's not safe to be yourself, those are the wrong people for you. Sending you guys all of my love. I'm Erin, I'm QueenBeeTarot. Come back every day for your daily tarot and astrology, and I'll see you next time.